when it comes to what's the name, rivals, and also improving your crowds and your revenue, there are two keys that I always say about rivals. Try and ensure you sign some aggressive players in every position in your team. Aggressive players win rivalries, finals, and big matches. For me, if I'm talking about rivals, set your rivalries to number one, most of the big teams, if you want revenue. But if you're a capital team, I noticed something about my Arsenal save. In my Arsenal save, because I was in London, I set most of my rivalries to teams around me in London. That is Crystal Palace, West Ham, Tottenham, Brentford. I realized that I was winning the league more because of that. Because when you set your rivalries to teams that will be competing with you for the title, those teams can really spoil your momentum when you're in a title race. Yes, like a Barcelona, like a Real Madrid. It's not easy. That's why I'm not able to win the 3 in a row, 8 in a row league titles like I did on my Arsenal save. And I always say the overdraft is good. The overdraft is good for building your stadium and building your youth system. Do not spend the overdraft on transfers. That is one mistake I see people doing. And the coach is your worst enemy. The coach is like a bad girlfriend. If you follow him, he will allow you waste transfer fees on players. The moment he finds out that you are broke, he's going to be talking about leaving. Let me leave your club. Let me leave your club. Intense or determined coach. Yeah, let me leave the club. Let me leave the club. But a quiet and calm coach is good for building a team. For me, the good thing about the super stadium is this. With the super stadium, it always generates profit for you. Yes, that's one thing I love about the super stadium. It always helps you to generate profit. Yes. And I built this super stadium based on selling youth products in their prime for heavy money, for 130 million, for 75 million, for 80 million, for 90 million, to the Paris, to the Madrid, to the Atleticos, to the Milans, to the big teams of the world. That is how I built this super stadium, and the super stadium is worth it. The super stadium, when you renovate it, it comes back to 100 again. It doesn't just go to 98 or something. Yes, when you renovate it, it goes back to 100. And it always ensures you are getting profit from your match day revenue. It always ensures you are getting profit from your operating profit and loss. A super stadium is very, very good for your operating profit and loss. Yes. Every season, when you have the amount of crowds that I have, you are always going to the 100Ks, you are going to be earning a profit of of like 30 million every season. Add to that, you finishing in the European places, you are earning more money. Add to that, add to that your strict scouting and your transfer youth system, then you see you are earning more money upon more money. For me, I want to become a billionaire holding this club. I could have sold this club to a bidder for 1 billion, 100 and something, but I said nah. No. I've won the Champions League before. as the football chairman, you have to fill out your bench with mostly youth players or players too that can be on the veteran minimum. You can take turns loaning out your youth players to other teams for maybe half a season or a full season. The youth system is good because these star players, when they reach certain ages, they start to ask for 150k, 293k. That's a superstar. Yes, and if you ask for those players, you spoil your wage structure. You see the way my wages and bonus are under my recommended marks. If you follow those players, you destroy your wage structure. That's what has happened to Manchester United in real life. Yes, you spoil your wage structure for players that have, what's the name, little sale value. Yes, so you'll be making a loss in terms of wages, keeping them and also selling them, because most teams will not come for your player that is at 30, 31, 32. Most teams are coming for your players around 25, 24, 22, 26. Yes, that is the time you mostly sell them. The coach is not your best friend. I always repeat this. The coach is not your best friend. The coach is your number one enemy on the team. Coach happiness is overrated. And let me give you one tip. Rarely transfer list your players. Transfer list your players when your squad is getting bloated to like 34 players, 35 players in the squad. That's when you start to transfer list the lower players. That's when you begin to transfer list those older players. Like Al Schultz, I'll transfer list him very soon. It's not easy. Yes, if you want a toxic team there, I always tell you, go for direct first team aggressive players and superstars. Oh, those players, they'll win you finals, they'll win you cup competitions, but let me tell you, you are not going to progress up the leagues fast. I've played as a direct save before with aggressive players, like the way another YouTuber is saying. You earn a lot of money in non-league A by using that system, but it is going to be hard for you to gain promotion without entering the playoffs. Yes, it is very profitable for non-league. For non-league, being an aggressive team, being direct will help you win the lower league cups, go further in the FA Cup, go further in the lower league cups, but it's not going to help you if you want to progress into becoming a professional club. So for me, I'm always big on youth, because for you to win in a season, you need depth. For you to win 3 trophies in a row, for you to win 3 trophies in a row, 2 trophies in a season, you need depth, solid depth. For you to be winning 4 trophies in a row, you need solid depth. You need solid depth, not noise. Not noise. You need solid depth. Solid depth is not a joke. Solid depth is not a joke. People think building solid depth is a joke. It's not a joke. Depth chart is very good, and for me, I take turns sending them on loan, because I don't want them to come and complain about lack of games. For me, I always tell people, it is, if you want to make money in this game, it is better to sell your starters when the right offer comes, and then promote someone from the reserves, a youth player from the reserves, to your starting positions. Don't try and be transfer listing players to be selling them and expecting to be making a profit. That is the number one way to lose money in this game. You follow the coach, transfer list this, do what? Nah, when the offer comes for your starter, that 70 million offer, that 100 million offer, sell him and promote someone from the reserves to the main team. The coach will not like it, but that is how I reach where I reach with my $753.5 million in my account. Yes. By the end of this season, I'll make a profit. My operating profit and loss will far supersede this. Oh, I'll promote some players for my youth. I'll promote Juarez. Juarez is looking good. Yes. Oh, don't worry. Yes, that's a mistake people make. Sell your starters. Sell your starters if you have a decent youth player in your reserves. Sell your starters. And if you want to see a decent youth player, this is a decent youth player. A decent youth player will have this orange or yellow. Manager feels he's a useful squad member, or he's a useful youth player. Yes, he's a decent young player with potential for the future. Those are the players to replace your starters with. We sell starters. We don't transfer list and sell bench players. That is the way to earn money in this game. If the coach wants to leave, let him go. I've had coaches that left me, and I went to pick a younger coach in this S. Alonso, who is more relaxed. Yes. For me, I've had 2 all-time GOAT managers. Coach is there. A coach is not your baby for you to be tolerating him like a pet. Nah. And for me, my team is all about passing. Passing football. You dominate possession. You win more matches. You win leagues. Passing 3-4-3 is my favorite. If I meet a coach that is inexperienced, I just tell him, use passing 3-4-3. This coach, when I started, he was a 96 overall. Yes. He was around 39 years and I improved him. Bye bye.